So how many people have parents on Facebook? And how many of those parents are in the room today? This might be awkward for you. Okay, mic's going up. And you guys can read the slide. Okay, so when I talk about moms, I mean everybody who's older than you, basically. So the family tree there, you can see moms, grandparents, that means moms. There's a couple exceptions to that, but I don't think we're going to have time. Okay, so the first stage is fear. And either you already have the fear that your parents will be joining Facebook, or you don't have it because they're already on. The most important thing is do not talk about Facebook. If they don't mention it, you don't say anything to your mom about Facebook. It's very important. So stage 2, some tips for dissuading them. Tell her it's complicated. Tell her Facebook gives you viruses. That's a good one. And you can always say that it's full of pedophiles. That works as well. These are tips from actual Facebook users, by the way, which you can read later on the slides. So prevention, refuse to help her set up a Facebook profile. If she calls you back, don't answer the phone. And if you need to say something to your mom, text her. It's the best way to have a one-way conversation. So denial is when you see this friend request pending, and it's just there for days, weeks, maybe months, and it's mocking you. And so there's nothing really you can do about it except feel sorry for yourself. Stage 5, there's some tips for avoidance. One is a limited profile. Then you can not show certain content to your mom. The seesaw method is you accept the friend request, then you reject it. Then you accept it and reject it. The fake out is ask her to friend you and then reject her. That works really well. Sooner or later, you're going to have to befriend your mom. It's just inevitable. The child-parent relationship will be irrevocably altered. You guys will never be the same. You'll be friending her friends. And okay, so what to expect? You're going to get some phone calls regarding your status, and she's concerned that you're upset or depressed. Concerns about your alcoholism. Sorry about this, because you have a beer in all your pictures, of course. You can't fan Playboy without having a really awkward conversation. Anybody heard of the X-Me application? Instead of poking or hugging someone, you can blank them, which leaves, yeah. So this next person here, my mom asked me why someone had to masturbate furiously to me. So it doesn't matter the privacy controls. You got to watch out what goes on your wall. It can't save you. So has anybody ever heard of makemebabies.com? There's a reason that you haven't heard of it. But you can upload your photos, and it'll show you what your baby's going to look like. So my wife, Janet, and I thought this would be hilarious. And so the future for us looks like that. What's so funny? So anyway, I made this my Facebook profile, and I changed my status to Ryan is watching his wife cry. No babies in the near future, I guess. Which seemed like it was going to be pretty funny, except to everyone in my family who became very concerned about what this might mean. So, why the crying? That ain't good. I kept trying to explain myself in the comments so people wouldn't get worried, and they kept coming, I'm so sorry. So apparently adults think that my generation announces things like miscarriages on our Facebook walls, which is really, really frightening. So to review, all the things in red were said by people older than me, and all the things in green are people younger than me. My favorite is, it looks like he's going to be a Republican. That's my favorite one. So in the last 6 months, actually, women over 55 have increased 550% on Facebook. And that's actually not when this moms on Facebook became a problem. The real problem was last Christmas. Red is people Googling find God, and blue is Facebook mom. So it was like Christmas Day in 2008 when worrying about your mom on Facebook became more important than finding God. And when you've just given up, you got to just kiss up to your mom, tell her she looks great in her photos. Friend your friends' moms because you'd love for them to hear, honey, you'll never guess who poked me last night.